Okay, y'all, I guess you're gonna get 2 videos because I actually stopped that. So far I have put my wet ingredients in my mixer. So it is 1 cup of butter, well, actually some wet and dry. 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon of almond extract, which the recipe calls for rum, but I don't have any, and also 1.5 cups of pumpkin. And for the pumpkin, I just have the pumpkin for pumpkin pie, which should work. So now I have 3.5 cups of flour, and I am going to sift the flour into the pumpkin mixture. So I have 3.5 cups of flour. I have already put in 3 teaspoons of baking powder, just that I use it in dairy. And I get the McCormick ground allspice, 1 teaspoon of allspice. It also calls for 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I kind of try to don't do a heaping. See, it's not really heaping, it's just, so I'm going to take off a little bit more so it's more level. And put that in with my flour. And it also calls for 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I always have my salt shaker real handy. It's usually on my stove because when I'm cooking, I want that. So 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I never understood why they have salt in with baking, but I guess it's to help the flavor, so I'll go with that. So I am going to put in more of the flour on top because I am going to be sifting this right into the bowl. So I'm going to take this down a little bit so I can get in here and sift it. Actually, I'm not. I'll just sift it into my container here with the rest of the flour. So it's just sifting really nice just to get the lumps and bumps out of it. And I'm going to add it slowly, a little at a time. And then you bring it up. So the first little bit, and I can see the first little bit of the cinnamon and the allspice already mixing with the flour as I am sifting. So let me go ahead and sift this, and I'll be right there. Okay, so I have added the rest of the sifted flour and spice mixture. I am just waiting to get this so it looks good to me. And it's looking pretty good to me. So let's shut this off. Take my mixer down. Brush off just a little extra flour if you have any. Clean off the paddle with the extra. These are the days when I'm really glad I have a dishwasher. I mean, not that I wouldn't do it by hand anyway, but it's really nice when you have a dishwasher. So I do have my little bundt pan here, and I have gone ahead and sprayed it. I put the oven on 350, preheated it, and I probably should have used a bigger bundt pan, but this is the one I have, and it's rubber, and I think it's from Tupperware, but I may be wrong. Wherever it's from, this is my first time using it, so we shall see. So I'm just going to put the mixture in the bundt pan, put it in the oven for 60 minutes at 350, and you don't want to take it out of the bundt pan right when it comes out of the oven, but you will let it cool for about 20 minutes and then take it out of the bundt pan. And because this is pumpkin, I am going to make some type of a topping, probably a sour cream, not a sour cream, Probably a cream cheese frosting with cream cheese and butter and powdered sugar. So as usual, I thank you so much. This has been Gina's Baking Time. Sorry, I'm watching what I'm doing here. So thank you so much for watching me. This is Gina's Baking Time. And in about an hour and a half, I will let you see it. Probably when it comes out of the oven. But there you go. You have a nice little bun pan ready to go in the oven. So I thank you for being here with me. I'm sorry this is going to be 2 videos. But everyone have a wonderful afternoon. And football games are on tomorrow to see who goes to the Super Bowl. So I thank you all for joining me. Have a great and blessed day. And I will see you soon.